we're leaving our home away from home, Hatchet Bay. Heading out. We had a great time here, that's for sure.
Oh, some oyster catchers, I think.
After a wonderful week in Hatchet Bay and nearly 3 weeks in the Bahamas, we were really starting to get into the island rhythm. We headed out into the Sound, hoping for some great weather and maybe a little sailing too.
So we're heading off to Rock Sound Harbour. Me and Lindy just hanging out in the cockpit. That's it. Be a long day of motor sailing, or maybe the wind will get behind us and we'll get to turn off the motor, we hope, but we'll see. Hi, Mr. Bird. You along for the ride? Well, you can hang out here as long as you want. Oh, look, he's banded. He's got a band on his ankle. I think that's a royal turn. Got it all figured out, Lindy? Oh, it's pretty out here today. Wish there was a little bit more wind. Well, better late than never. We've only got about an hour and a half left, but the wind finally filled in enough and we've got the engine off, sailing towards Rock Sound Harbour. Nice. All right, we just turned to make our approach to Rock Sound Harbour, and that put us on a broad reach, mostly downwind, and this is as calm and as beautiful as sailing gets. "12 feet of water here. You can just see everything on the bottom. All right, so we've entered the mouth of Rock Sound Harbour, and we'll be heading about a mile and a half up here and drop anchor near the town. This is a large harbor.
We sailed through the mouth of Rock Sound Harbour, saw the beautiful town, and went about picking our anchoring spot.
settled in here now. We're gonna watch the sunset. It looks like a beaut.
Check out Kevin from Leaf News surfing his paddleboard behind his dinghy. A cool random shot I accidentally got while filming the sunset.
All right, we're walking through Rock Sound. Met up with all our other peoples here.
And
we think where we can hear this loud music is the Friday night fish fry. Oh look, there it is.
Fish Fry Friday.
Fish Fry Friday.
It's a party.
Wow. What do you think, Lindy? Is the food delicious?
It's amazing.
I had the pork chop at the
Yeah.
fish fry. Lindy
had the
fish.
fish.
It was really good.
It was delicious.
Macaroni and cheese
I
and
baked
rice.
mac and cheese, rice, and peas.
Lots of friends. We've come up to the dinghy dock here. We're gonna just go walk around town. All right, so the one place from Emmett Farrington's song, "No Other Island Can Keep You Smiling Like Eleuthera," the one place we haven't seen yet is Ocean Hole. We've seen the glass window and Preacher's Cave, but not Ocean Hole.
Check out the glass window bridge. Preacher's Cave and Ocean Hole, yeah.
All right, we must be on the right track. I think we found it. Hey dog, what up? It's a blue hole right here in the middle of town. Pretty crazy.
No other island will keep you smiling like Eleuthera. Whoa, 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 no other island will keep you smiling like Eleuthera. I want to say that one more time, the first voice. Eleuthera Island is a beautiful island. Things people do will keep you smiling from ear to ear. You'll notice it when you get there, oh yeah. Cause no other island will keep you smiling like Eleuthera. Y'all could do in the morning and say, hey, oh da day, da 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 da. Oh da day, da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Lindy, you wanna go pick that snake up? I doubted it.
We met up with Todd and Celia from Eileen and decided to take the couple-mile hike across the island to the Atlantic side. It was a long walk on a hot day, but we were rewarded with a beautiful view and the beautiful sound of waves washing against the shore. When it was time to make the trek back, luckily we saw a truck approaching and thumbed for a ride.
Is this your first hitchhiking experience, Lindy?
Yeah, I think
Hey, we're back from our hike. The wind is blowing really hard out of the south. It's definitely time somewhere else in the harbor because Holiday is bucking like a wild bronco.
The approaching front was causing strong winds out of the south that would move around to the northwest and be very strong when the front hit. So we decided to move over to the northwest corner of the harbor to get the protection from the worst of the winds. It looked like a beautiful spot away from the town, but we were worried about the south chop before the wind change that the front would bring.
So, we're not in the best place, but it's definitely better than where we were on the other side of the harbor. So, the front with the line of squalls isn't going to actually come through until between 8 and 11 a.m. in the morning. The worst is when it comes through in the middle of the night when it's dark, and then you worry about it. It makes it hard to sleep, or something bad does happen and you have to take care of it in the middle of the night.
The problem though was the southern chop made for a bad night of sleep anyway. The bouncy motion you see here had been going on for over 12 hours now. We were hoping the front would come soon and turn the wind over the island and into the chop.
Well, good morning, sunshine. Sleep a little?
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's go see how the anchor's doing. All right. We got a little over 100 foot of scope out. We're in relatively shallow water, about 8 feet, so over 7-to-1 scope. Looks good. Snubber's doing its job. The front finally arrived. It's been blowing in the 20s for a long time now, and it's gusting now up to 30. We're finally pointing towards the island, just waiting for this crazy chop to stop, make us feel better about moving over here. Frontal passages, it's part of being in the Bahamas in the winter. We're finally facing the direction that we moved over here for, so we would get calm waters. Holiday's no longer bouncing all around, even though the winds are still pretty dang high. This is likely your last day in Eleuthera. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm excited to move on to the next spot.
Did you like Eleuthera though?
I did like it.
So, this morning we got up from our frontal passage anchorage. We moved over to town and filled up our water tanks and got groceries. Then we picked up anchor again, moved near the exit to the harbor, which is right here, so that in the morning we can pull up anchor and just head straight for the Exumas.
Eleuthera had been great, with beautiful anchorages, wonderful towns, and amazing people. We settled in for one last evening.
Our last Eleutheran sunset.
We motored out of the harbor the next morning with the sunrise for the Exuma Sound. But first we had a spirited sail into the wind to round the southern tip of Eleuthera. Once rounding the tip of the island, we turned onto our all-day course for a downwind run across the Sound to the Exumas. The change in the colors of the Exuma Sound is breathtaking as it quickly plunges from 12 to 50 to 1,500 feet.
Stay tuned for our next episode where we explore the beautiful islands of the Exumas.